Hey Naughty Knitters! So the other day I posted a picture of my knitted dragon tail, and I had several people asking me how to knit with scale mail. So I thought I'd post a little video about how I'm doing it. It's really not that difficult. If you can knit a plain stitch and if you can do a regular cast off, then you can knit with scales. I'm using some crummy red heart yarn because you're not going to see it anyway. And these scales are from theringlord.com, theringlord.com. They make all different kinds of scales in different sizes. This is the large scale. I think the color was champagne. And I think this is an aluminum scale. I really don't remember. I bought them a long time ago, but I definitely recommend them. They're very, very good. For the love of crafting, do not use your good needles for this. I found this out the hard way. That now my points are basically ruined. They're discolored. They're scuffed up. They're chipped out. I'm very sad about this. So if you're going to try this, please go buy some crummy needles or some metal ones that if they get banged up and scuffed up, that you don't care. Because these were my bamboos, and I'm a little sad about that. But anyway, can't do anything about it now. Bear with me, this beast is a little bit heavy and very noisy. Because they are metal scales. So, to knit a scale, you need to know, this is a size 10 needle for the large scales. I'm going every other stitch, every other row. So, say I have, if you can see it with this black yarn, there's a scale on this column from the row previous, and on the next column is where I put the scale in the next row. So, for this row, the first stitch is going to get a scale. So I'm going to grab a scale, and I'm going to put it on the needle, what's going to feel like backwards. So, like there's a concave side and a convex side. You are going to put the convex side facing you. Knit the stitch, and then simply hold on to your stitch and slide the scale off. And that's it. It's there. It ain't going nowhere. Next stitch is knit plain. Grab a scale. Convex side down. Knit the stitch. And slip it right off. And it's the slipping the stitch off, or slipping the scale off, is what's going to scuff up your needles. So again, for the love of all that is holy, please designate a pair of needles for this exact task. Alright, you'll make sure you hold on to your stitch, because if you slide it off, you've lost your progress. But that's it. It's not really difficult. Like I said, if you can knit a plain stitch and you can do a slip stitch, or a slip, like a slip knit almost, or a cast off, then you're golden. If you're not super confident in doing this, don't start with a double knitted piece. As right now, I am manhandling 4 needles and a scale and the weight of this piece. Because even though these are aluminum scales, this thing does get very heavy. Okay, there I just did a row alternating, and they lay about right with this size 10 needle. And once I stuff it, I'm stuffing as I go, it lays about right. You could probably go a size up if you wanted to with this scale, but I'm almost done as it is. There is another way to do it. I personally don't like it, but I'm going to show it to you for those who want to know. So there's a method that uses a crochet hook. I don't like it, like I said, but I'll show you anyway in case some people do like it. So you're going to go ahead and just knit the stitch plain. Put a scale on your hook just like you would with the knitting, so you've got the convex side down. And then bump the camera. You're going to grab the stitch off of the needle, slip the stitch, or slip the scale over the stitch, and put the stitch back on the needle. And slip the crochet hook out. If you want to see it again, knit the stitch first, get a scale on a crochet hook. I feel like this is too many tools to manhandle, so that's kind of why I don't like it. Get over there. But it's an option. So I'm going to finish this row doing it my way, which I think is faster because it's just one less tool to mess around with. I don't have to stop and put things down. Okay. There I got my yarn. Okay. See, if you forget where to put a scale, it's not hard. If there's no scale on the previous row, it gets the scale. If there is a scale there, like this guy, then you skip him. There we go. So that's it, guys. It's not terribly difficult. Don't use your good needles. Please, 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 please. You will regret it. And that's it. Looks pretty cool, and it's not that hard. So have fun with your naughty knitting.